All right, good afternoon and welcome to the end of day review for today. And today is Wednesday, November 20. So it's a midweek right there. We have two trading day. It's set up for a huge Euro swing at 9:30 for today. Basically, the 9:30 is a continuation of the 8:30. All right, before we go into detail, just go through the motion with the economic events. So today at 8:30, it moving down, so we don't see any event in here, so it's okay, no mind. And then we are in week 47, right? 5 more weeks, we're gonna have finish the year 2024 right there. So we are here, Wednesday right here. We don't have much high impact news for this week, but next week we may have the GDP data and the BCA data. Those two events sometimes is become a very high impact news. You know, sometimes we observe, we see it's a huge movement, but other time it didn't move at all. It's not like a CPI data or non-farm payroll that is categorized high impact news. But for the GDP data and BCA data, sometimes it become high impact news, which is the market move a lot. But other times it did not move. It's got 50% right there. Yeah, which is the GDP data and BCE data right there. All right, so now go into the charts, right? Here's what we see begin at the day, right? Right here. Here's what we see November, right? We take three screenshot around 10 p.m. yesterday evening. So we see it finished the day like that, it reversed right and make right there. And if we look at the daily time frame, that's what we see. So that is how the day started, right? It's open and then it hit high time frame level right there, which is 59, 51 right there. And you see hit the number right there and it retrace. So we're thinking right here, all right, so it may retrace right here and it go in, and basically you have expansion, retracement, and then you have another expansion and retracement. So this retracement can turn into a retracement right here. It's gonna make expansion down. So we just go in and short right there. We go in and short in the overnight markets. Yeah, we're going short right there. Put the stop loss right there. We're going very big. We're going 10 side right there, and we target the low of this. All right, let's see how did we success that. So because it's overnight, so we don't have recording, we just take screenshots. So all right, let's see what happened at when we get up in the morning and 8:30 right here. All right, so we take screenshot about 8:42 right there, which is, you know, the 8:30 candle right there. So basically we got stop out. You see that put right there, it stopped it out, and then it make the expansion down right there. So from here we can interpret it this way. Here's what we see. We see that there is a short setup right here. We did go in and short right away when we see the 8:30 is moving down, because you see very clear right here. Like we said earlier, it's expansion, retracement, and expansion, and this one go into a retracement, and then retracement go to consolidation. And after the consolidation, you see that it's moving down, it's expansion down right there. So it's the first leg down right here. and then you have retracement, and then boom, you have a next leg down. It's very huge. That's what we see right there. And if we look high time frame, you see where's high time frame right here, you see that if this one get flipped out, it's gonna be at least it's gonna test this level. You see that 82.93. I think we did say that yesterday. As soon as we saw this candle formation at the end of yesterday on a review, we say we may see a short right here, because you see that it tests from above 3 times. 1, 2, 3, the level 58.93. Then if we see that it's a short setup, then it's likely gonna retest or break the level again. And perfectly it did. I mean, the Euro swing start from 8:30, and then it continue to 9:30. Is really hit this spot. Yeah, if you go into the chart right there, you can see that. Okay, so right here you see that it did hit that level perfectly. You see that 59, 58, 93 is perfectly hit that level at 10. Yes, so it's hit that level at 10 right there. Beautiful right there. Yep. So basically we see that the 9:30 right here, it's just a continuation of the 8:30. You see that? So it's a consolidation, and then you have expansion. Expansion, you have a retracement, and then boom, you have another expansion, which is the next leg down or second leg down right there. And the 9:15 is it gives you the idea right there. It tests from above this level. You see that this level is the 18-hour open right there. So it's test from above right there, and boom, it's just flushed down. We did get the short right there, but we just aim at the targets, and we get down early, and we did going again. We get another hit the targets. So basically today we execute the trade very beautifully. I don't know. We don't know. Today it's just so beautiful. Maybe we are making a breakthrough. Yeah, we don't know. We always, you don't know when you make a real breakthrough. You just have, I believe, you have to cultivate your self-belief and resilience right there. Because the confidence or the conviction we have is not a belief in success, but it's actually a comfort in the failure or in the loss. The more comfortable we have with failure, with making errors, with loss, the better we are. We should not fight or resist the failure or making errors, because the more we fear of those, the worse it gets. But the minute we accept the failure, making errors or making blunder, then we get better. that's the human nature right there. But by the way, this is an idea right there. So you see that there is a trend continuation right there. You see that the whole night, the midnight and the pre-markets in London, it just hold right there. So it just make consolidation right there. And then it have right after London expansion to the outside and retracement. Boom. We saw this a little bit similar like on October 31st. Look at October 31st right here. It's not exactly right, but it's similar. So you can see that after London, it make a retracement, and you see that at 9:30 it start make a second leg down. It's make a second leg down right there. Yeah, it make a second leg down. And the 930, it just continue Asian of that trend right there. All right, so this today, and we see the same pattern happen on October 31st. The detail maybe not exactly the same, but the whole idea is that it have a retracement and then is make a neck leg down right there, and it's all start. You can see that it start at right here. You see that it start at 8:30 right there, right? 8:30, yes. See that 8:30 right there. So 8:30, and then when it go to 9:30, right, you have 8:30, and then the 9:30 right there. The 9:30. So basically the 9:30 and 8:30 is just a trend continuation. The trend already start at 8:30, so the 9:30 it just continue. There's no retracement, there's no reverse from there. That's reason why we saw that setup exactly happen today. For today, you go in and you see the same setup, same scenario, for lack of the better word. So for today, we see the same right here. You see that the 8:30 and the 9:30 right there. So the trend already start at 8:30. So the 9:30 just continue. You see there's no retracement between 8:30 and 9:30. It's a continuous. So they are a little bit slow down right here at 9:15 for today, but the trend is continuing. And this is stop around at exactly at 10. But for October, it did not stop at 10. At 10, it looked like it's gonna be a reversal, but it got a flip right there and continued until 11. So you can see right there. The idea is liquidity. The whole idea is we observe see liquidity. So we see retracement and then boom. That's it, October 31st right there. And we have one more example. We have more, but let's right now go with the October, right? The October 31st, and then we have another example that's just happened recently. I think it happened on November 14th, so it's about a couple of days ago, right? 14, yeah, 6 days ago. See, trading day. So you have the same phenomenon right there. So basically you have right here, you have an 8:30 right there, and the 9:30 just what? Just continue. Even though the 9:30 at first it looked like gonna reverse, but it did not. It continued the trend of the 8:30 right there. But between the 8:30 and 9:30 for the November 14, we see a little bit retracement right there. But for today, you don't see much at all. Today, you see that it keep dropping right there. But for the November 14, you see a little bit retracement right there. And for the November 14, you see after the huge move at 9:30, You see its retracement right here. It makes retracement. Yeah, it make us, make us thinking or anticipate that it's gonna reverse, but actually it make I make late down. So very very careful and observe right there. So this the same pattern right there. You see the expansion and then it goes to a retracement right here, or consolidation and then expansion. A little bit different than today. The October 31st is more like today than at this swing right there. But it's very interesting. You see that right here on the November 14th, the 9:30 is after 9:30 it make retracement, and then you see that it can make the leg down. It's not really fast and furious after the 9:30, but if you look at today, you see at 9:30 it's fast and furious, and you have two more follow-up very fast and furious. Then boom, it stops at 10. Then you know that it's gonna reverse. It will not take another leg down. But you see beautiful right here. We thought that right here it's gonna make a second leg down. You see that set up right there, test from above, and then it break it. But somehow right here it reversed from here. Another setup is overlap. You can see this candle right there at 10:15. This candle, right? Let's look at the chart so we can get the time directly. Just right here. You see that 10:15. What do we see? You mark a high of this candle. What do we see? We see that the next candle break that, and it go and then it retrace. You see that? It break below that level and reverse right away, and then it make one more test from above to that, and then boom, it must make the reversal right there. So basically today we have three pattern or three setup that overlap. The first setup is that the 8:30 and the 9:30, it's just trend continuation right there. Continue right there. That's the first setup. The second setup is the candle right here. We call it candle after expansion. You see after expansion, you see a doji candle right there. So this is a candle after expansion move. Mark the high or the low of that candle. It gives us the idea. So you see, it never go down to the low. It's around the high, and then from there you can spot a setup and trade right there. That is called candle after expansion. We did see that phenomenon a lot. Let's see one of example we have. Yeah, here's the example we have. It happened on June 20. You see this candle right there, right? That's the candle we call candle after expansion. You see it's huge expansion, and then boom, it have a doji, which is a retracement, a consolidation for that matter. And you see that it never break the high of that candle. So it's telling us that it's gonna consolidate, and then it's gonna make a next leg down. And you see how it make the leg down. All right, you see right here, if you are novice, you're gonna go long right here. You say, oh yeah, it's reversal right here, but it may not. You see that as soon as this candle close, it reversed right away. It tests the higher, and then it reversed right away, and you see the test from above and then break it. All right, then if you go and chase right here, you're gonna get stop out. You see how it set up liquidity right there. You see, boom, it go there, and it tap to that level one more, and then boom, huge like that. Yeah, one of the reason is that because we have this at 8:45, and then you have 9 o'clock. Wow, beautiful one right here, and then you have a 9:15. You see that? You have a 9:15 right here, and then right here you have a 9:30 set up in order to make a second leg down. Wow, we see this movie before. Look at the charts. We're gonna see. We see that the 9:30 is a setup for the naked leg down. We're gonna see that. We saw it on the other day. Yeah, give us a second. We find out. Yeah, we found that pattern right there. It's a 9:30 and the next leg down. We see that, right? It make look like it's gonna reverse, but it did not. It's just a retracement, and it end the retracement. Then it make a next leg down, first leg down, and then retracement and next leg down. So that is the phenomenon we see that repeat right there. You see the idea right there. You see that the 9:30 right here, right? 9:30 is similar right there. Yeah, we do the deep dive on this later, but right now to pay attention on the candle right after expansion. It gives us some clue whether it's gonna be reverse or it's gonna make another expansion, either down right here or up. And we do have another example right there. So it is no, that's the wrong one. We pull out the wrong one. Here's another example we see. Alright, so after the expansion right there, you see this candle? That's the candle after expansion move. Oh my goodness, this is, yeah, just recently. Yes, that exactly we're talking about. Right there, the 8:30. I guess it's 9:30 right there. And this right here give us the idea that you're gonna make a second leg down, right? You see right here. If you watch real time, you see this candle flip. You thought it's gonna be a reverse from here, but it did not. It's just a setup to make a second leg down, right there. And pay attention to this candle. It tells you some idea right there. Give you some idea. We have other example. Yeah, here's another example that the candle after expansion. So after huge expansion here, you have an 8:30. It gives us you have a 9:30 right there. So right here is a 9:15, and at 9 and 8:45, 8:30 right here. So basically, you see that you see the retracement right there and expansion. So the 9:30 is the candle after expansion. Yeah, a little bit different than, even though you see that both the 8:30 and the 9:30. Oh, okay, so we mix both on a time. The time right here is at 9:30. You see that? And you see at the 8:30, 9:30 right there, it tests that high one more time. Now it break and then it tests from below, it break and then it reverse right there. So pay attention to this candle because that's where it gives us lots of clue what the next move the market gonna make. Okay, so we cover two subjects for today. First one is about the setup for 9:30, 8:30 and 9:30 continuation right there. Right? Yes. So this the idea that the 8:30 it already start the expansion, so the 9:30 gonna be continued as that trend right there. All right, and the second setup we're talking about is the candle right after expansion. It gives us some clue that whether it's gonna make you're gonna make a next leg down or gonna be reverse. That give us and today I give us three overlap right at this one. You get an idea that it's gonna reverse from here. And the first one is the trend continuation 8:30 and 9:30, and then here's the second. And the last one is beautiful. We tracked down, I don't know, for the last couple of weeks we tracked down and we found a pattern. And it's not by coincidence because we lost a lot because we tried to trade last hour. So how do you trade last hour? Only you see that there are a reversal around 10:15 right there. Then you can go in and wait for the last hour. You see right here, it flipped exactly at 15. If you watch in a real time, you see this kind of flip, and then boom, you can trade last hour. Other than that, don't go for last hour. You pay a huge price. Like a sample like yesterday, right? You don't see really a huge setup right here. Yeah. You can trade for last hour yesterday, but it's very toppy. It's not really low resistance like clearance. It not run smooth like yesterday. So we keep trading the last hour and we keep get crush. And today it happened. So now we have a use case for the last final hour of trade. We can build the setup around today. Yes, that's the beauty of today right there. So today give us three pattern, three setup right there. All right, so right here, if you trade the last hour, you get top, right? You get, see, not moving much at all. You see, it's just consolidation. Last hour, maybe this one is not the last hour, it's the last 15 minutes right there. Yeah, a little bit tricky, you see that? It go on. So it's not a good candidate for last hour trading. Maybe you can say the same thing right here. It's not good candidate for last trading hour. But today it does. It's really a good candidate for last trading hour. You see, boom. Make sure that you got out at the end at 6 right there. Alright, that's good enough for the pattern. Let's see review the trade we take, how we execute for today. Alright, here's the first trade we take right there. So we took the trade at 8:40. We wish we can go in earlier, but we have other things to do. So when we open up our computer and it's already 10 minutes into the 8:30, we wish we can take a little bit earlier, but it's the best. Alright, so we go in, we saw that phenomenal. You remember overnight we already tried to short them and now we see perfect. We see right there, it the first leg right here, it tell you this just a retracement and it's gonna make a second leg down. That is our anticipate right there. And so we aim at 59.27, which is if you look at the charts, where is that? So we look at 27, right? Yes, so around here, this level, the low of 27, down here. Yeah, of the weekly level, 27 right there. Right? Yes, that we are. And alright, so we get a little bit nervous right here. So that is the candle at night. Yeah, and then when it go to 9:15, right, the candle right before 9:30, that's come give a little bit unsettled, because we thought, okay, what if the 9:30 coming and it retrace from here, right, or reverse from here. But you see that, so we should let it run. You see the 9:15, right, 5 minutes into the 9:15, it's still going to our way. It's gonna hit that level, but it retrace a little bit and it make that nervous. Reason why we took off 10 contract right here. I think we took off. Yes, we took off 10 contract and let's 5 contract, and let 5 contract run right there. Yeah, so we take 5 contract up and then we take 4 contract up. We like only 1 contract run right there. We get a little bit nervous right before 9:30. We should let it run if we hit our target right away. But anyway, you see that, and you see that at one point it looked like it's gonna flip right at 9:30 right there, 31, right, 1 minute. But after that, boom, you know what, after it got flipped right there, we go in and we add 10 contract again, and let's see, boom, it hit our target. Yep. So basically it hit the same, right? We don't do axis, we don't cut the side right here and then we add back again, so it's pretty much the same thing right there if we let run. Alright, if we let run, it's gonna run huge down. You see that, man? So we stop at 27, right? It go to another 17, so another 2R right there, 10 point right there. Yep. All right, that's beautiful. And first trade we take. Let's see the next trade we take. All right, here's the second trade we take. We we short them, but the trick is that we short them a little bit too early, but we decided to widen our stop loss. The reason why we short very confident right here, even though it go again as a loss, because we look on the high time frame, you see that it's gonna continue to break down to this level right here. So that right there, you see that candle right there at 9:45, it flipped all the way here, right? At first it went down and then we chase them and then it flipped back. We look at a bit nervous, but look on high time frame, it gonna hit this level. Here's the high time frame right here. You see that? It's gonna hit this because it tests from above 3 times. It's gonna hit this level right there. There's level right here as 58.9375. So that's which one we're very confident. Normally we're very nervous if we go big side, but we're willing to widen our stop loss, and that willing really, you see that? Okay, we're willing to put all the way up there because we know that it's just a temporary retracement. You see that? Boom. So we should short right here instead of go a little bit too early. So yeah, we go a little bit too early right there. That's mistake. At one point it go against us right there. Almost 10 point right there. You see that? From 8 to right here we're going at 08, right? But it go to 15. So 17 7 point, almost 10 point to R right there. Yeah, 15. So yep, 7 point right there. But we stay cool because we know that it's gonna come down at the level. So would right there 58.93. So what is 58.93? Yeah, right here, 58.93, the next level right there, the next high time frame level we're gonna hit. Exactly. And let's see if we stay in the trade and it hit our target. You see that? If you get nervous right here when it go back against us, right? You will miss the trade right there and take a big loss. Stay in the trade. Wow, look that, boom, it going and it hits our target right there beautifully. Yeah, I mean, two beautiful. All right, here's the next try we take. You remember right here what we see, that it break, test from below and reverse. Yes, right here, you see that? Break, test from and reverse. That is a classic 4 breakout reversal type 1 right there. So we promise ourselves whenever we see that setup, we have to take the trade regardless whether we win or lose. That is our commitment. So we're going, right? Perfect, we're going. And we try to increase the size. All right, we're a little bit greedy right there because after the hill wing, we should not do that. We just go easy. But let us see how it's play out. We get nervous. We should take off right here. Right, we should take off 10 contract and let's one run. I think we did not, and it come back. Okay. So perfect. Yeah, just M right there at that level because this the low of this candle. It's gonna hit that level. Yeah, you know what? We got a little bit nervous right there. We check out. Yes, we take out 10 contract and let one gonna run right there. Basically, we just take one. Yeah, we should check up here, but we got a little bit greedy. Which I got a little number right there. Almost come back and hit, but anyway, you see that the next candle hit it, so that's our mistake. Just let it run. It will hit that level first right there. Yes, you see, eventually it hit that level. Right, if we stay in that trade, what is that? Right, if we stay in that trade, we get $6,000 right away. Right, yeah, and the total gonna be 21,000 right away, right there after that trade. But you know what? We got a little bit chicken right there, and yep, that's beautiful. So whenever I see this setup, test, break, test from below, reverse, let it run into at least this low hanging fruit right there. But perfect is perfect execution. Because if you don't take the profits, we see it retraces right away. It retraces right away. Anything else? Okay. That's the next trade we take. So okay, let's see other trade we take for today. Alright, here's the next trade we take for today. So we go long right here because we anticipate this gonna hit the high of this candle. You see that? It tried to break the low, but it fell, then it gonna hit that because it had momentum right here. So that's our trade idea. And you know what? We get a little bit greedy. We keep moving, right? You see that? It hit, but we move it up one more. And we move up here. We try to be greedy, and it did not. You see that? Or we move again. You see that? And when we move back, we get out. So if we are leave it there, yeah, which is 20, yeah, should be okay. But you know, this target should be perfect right there. This level or this level, and this level right there. Okay, so after that, I don't think yeah, right here. Oh, okay, beautiful right here. I think we check. Okay, so right here, what do we see? Okay, so the idea is that you see that break test from below and reverse. So it's a type 1 reversal. So we go along right here, and we should check out. As soon as we have profit, we have to take it out, leave only one contract. But we did not do that because it can turn into a type 2 reversal. You see that? So basically, it's a real breakdown right here. So you have test from above, break and reverse. Exactly. Here's what our note right there. So right here. So it's the reverse of type 1 right there. So we thought it's going to be, you know, break, test from a reverse. That's why we go long. But we should take profit right away because it can turn into a type 2 reversal. Yeah, it can turn right there. Right there. That's an idea right there. We put a note right there. Real breakout, right? See the real breakout? Test from above, break and reverse. So that's the reason why we should take profit right away because it will reverse. But we failed to take profit, so you see that? And the minute we saw that, we're gonna go short right away. And let's see. And we add contract. That's a big mistake because it can flip. And as soon as it flip, we know that it's gonna be flip from here. We go long. Here we short again. See that? It did not hit our targets. So go to the next video. So finish that trade right there. So we know that it's not gonna continue, so it's gonna reverse. So we put our top lot right there and get our trade. See, we have any setup right here? Nothing. That's for that trade. And one last trade we took today. Let's see. So right here, we see that we saw them because look right here is at 10:15, right? 10:15 and 10 minutes into that candle. 15 right here, 2:15. So because we see that, okay, so it's gonna break the level lower candle. So that's one, that's two. So this one will break. So that's the reason why we go in and we short them, but we put a very tight stop loss just in case we wrong. So we move the stop loss a little bit higher. It stop it out right there. And after stop it out, we immediately go in and go long. Because we know that it's flip. So it's gonna go long from here. Boom. See that? We move out. Boom. It hit our target right away. I think that's it. We're done for today. Yeah, done for today. But if we continue, we're gonna trade last hour. We're gonna have a huge run also. Okay, so that's it for today. We thank you for your time and interest, and we're grateful for this opportunity. We do what we love, then success is coming our way. Day by day, little by little, we're getting better and better. Thank you, and have a good night.